Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is October 14th, 2025, and the top cryptocurrency news is as follows. We will start our episode with Bhutan, which is migrating its national ID system to Ethereum. Let's say that Ethereum will now receive more than 800,000 Bhutanese IDs, which will be stored on the blockchain and cannot be modified by anyone. This migration was made from the Polygon network to the Ethereum network. We do not know why Bhutan preferred this migration. All we know is that during the ceremony for this migration, Mr. Vitalik himself was present along with the leaders of the state. Moving on, we'll go to our ETFs. Specifically, the spot Bitcoin ETF, which as of October 13th, excluding BlackRock, is already down $386 million, while the Ethereum ETF is in exactly the same position. Without BlackRock, on October 13th, we're down $118 million. Now moving on to the inflows we had last week, we'll go to the ETPS, where we saw inflows of $3.1 billion. Let's say that of that amount, $2.6 billion went into Bitcoin and $338 million went into Ethereum. So, as always, when the cryptocurrency market turns red, everyone runs to Bitcoin. Beyond our ETPS, we'll also go to the companies that are raising capital to invest in new projects in the cryptocurrency market. For 2025 so far, this was the strongest week, with $3.5 billion raised, making it the best week of the year so far. So, little by little, we are seeing investors come back. Moving on to the companies that are buying cryptocurrency, I want to tell you that Strategy invested $27 million to buy 220 BTC, but it failed to catch the low, as its average price was $123,500 per Bitcoin. And for our last company today, we are going to House of Doge, the corporate arm of Dogecoin, which is now listed on the stock exchange, and you can find it on NASDAQ. That Dogecoin has a corporate arm and is now listed. I could not have predicted this 5 years ago. And from companies, we are going to a bank today. Citi. According to CNBC, it is rumored that in 2026, Citi will start offering custodial services for cryptocurrencies. Let's note that the bank itself has not made any official announcements. These are just reports. But as we have said many times at Crypto News, everyone will eventually get into cryptocurrencies. And, of course, any bank that wants to survive in the future will have to service cryptocurrencies. Moving on to exchanges, we once again turn to Binance's systems, which are simply not working properly. Now we will move on to their wallets. Specifically, Binance Wallet announced that it is experiencing temporary delays due to network congestion, which caused some users to have problems with their wallet data, such as viewing their cryptocurrencies, balances, and total capital. In general, Binance's system does not work well under high pressure. Even worse, users are reporting problems selling their cryptocurrencies through these wallets due to high network load. And since we're on Binance, let's take a look at an airdrop that Binance did worth $45 million in BNB cryptocurrency. Let's say that BNB launched the so-called $45 million reload airdrop, aiming to reward users who lost money on meme coins during the market downturn. Let's say that more than 160,000 addresses will receive this airdrop. And why would Binance do such an airdrop? Because like Solana, the biggest activity on Binance's chain is meme coins. So if they lost these customers, the network activity would decrease, which is currently very high. And for this reason, BNB managed to reach a new all-time high of $1,369. This period we are talking about has seen a huge amount of activity in meme coins, as we have seen from Crypto News, so you are always up to date before everyone else. And now it's time to go to our favorite cryptocurrency market, with Bitcoin at $113,000. And speaking of markets, let me tell you that the US government has entered its third week of shutdown, so we have no updates on ETFs and no key data on the US economy. Data that usually influences the markets quite a bit. So we will wait patiently for them to finally make a decision. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is October 14th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only, and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone and have a good day.